Hello, peoples of YouTube. Guys, we've made it to day 10 of Vlogmas. We're in double digits now. Two numbers, 1 and 0. And I'm going home tomorrow. So I'm off to school right now. We're gonna rehearse the scene that is officially gonna have its final performance tomorrow. We just wanna polish off a few little things, practice with an actual set, and see if we can do it. So yeah, that's today. I'm gonna finish off the last of my packing today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be headed home. I'm so excited. It'll be really interesting filming everything on my phone. Hopefully everything will go good. I'm excited. I can't wait to go home. It'll be great. So yeah, for now though, it's off to the bus and off to school. So I made it to school. I've got about an hour until my partner shows up, so I'm probably gonna withdraw some money so that I can get this little guy fixed. After we're done rehearsing, I'm gonna get some food to eat, something to drink, just, you know, the basic shenanigans. And then we're gonna rehearse and hopefully be all prepared for tomorrow. And that's the plan. Again, I'm so sorry for how shaky everything is. Everything will be fixed once I get a new camera, and I'm planning on buying one once I get back to the US, or I'll get my other cameras. I have a couple that I can use, so yeah, the shakiness will be fixed soon. We're on our way. Just one day more. One day more. Another day, another destiny. It's never-ending road to Calvary. That note is very low, I can't sing it. So my partner showed up and we're gonna start rehearsing soon, but we have to fill out some paperwork and get some props and set up the whole thing for tomorrow. So yeah, that's a thing that I didn't know we were gonna end up doing. But yeah, but then we're just gonna have to run through it like 1 or 2 times and then we're good to go. So on the bright side, I get to go home soon. And I'm finding that I'm still feeling bummed out about my camera, which I really wish I wasn't, but it just keeps coming back and hitting me. I just wish I could move on from that, but I'm really bad at moving on from things when they hurt me, so yeah, you're probably gonna hear a lot about that over the course of the next few days. I'm sorry. That's just kind of how I am. But it's okay, just keep smiling. Be happy. It's gonna be okay. So I finished at school, I'm at the mall now. Gonna get my finger fixed. And then I'm gonna head home. And I'll be all ready to finish up packing, sort all that stuff out. And then I'll be ready for tomorrow, my final day here. Excited. So just like that. Nail is back and it's fixed, and I'm in an auto for the first time since I lost my camera. I'm a bit nervous, though now I know to check to make sure I don't leave anything behind, so learn from your mistakes. So I had vowed to myself that I would never take an auto again because I was so paranoid about losing something in it, and I was also kind of mad about losing something in it. But I just took an auto from the mall to my flat, and I didn't leave anything in it. I didn't lose anything. I'm good. I'm fine. I didn't die in it. Nothing bad happened. It was just that one auto ride. I just so happened to have like 5 bags with me, plus I almost forgot my phone, and I remembered my phone, and then a lot was going on. So learn from your mistakes. Don't let your mistakes make you sad. Let them make you smarter. That's the lesson to learn, I think. Okay, so I just realized that today is the final Vlogmas before I head off. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try and make it a regular video and edit it before I head off to the airport and upload it and all that jazz, but we'll see if that works out. and then I'll start that Vlogmas for like the next day and see all how that works out. We'll see. But right now it's Vlogmas 10, tomorrow will be Vlogmas 11, and then maybe my traveling will be Vlogmas 12. I'm trying to do the math in my head, but anyway, I want to try and record me packing without showing the gifts, so I'm gonna see how that works out. I'll just hide them somehow, but I want to show you guys how I pack for my trips because it's kind of confusing, so yep. I'll show you guys that right now. Okay, so for packing, I start off with my largest suitcase. And I put my other suitcase inside of it, at least for when I'm traveling home, because I usually don't pack that much. And inside of that suitcase right now, I've got my medications, I've got some yarn, I've got this book from my Hindi teacher, some makeup, and a lot of gifts just hidden under there that you can't see. There's even one wrapped up there, but you can't see what it is, so kind of let that slide. But overall, I just make sure that I have things that I can't bring on board with me in here. So mostly big liquids, things like that. Just stuff that's not TSA approved. Stuff like that. If you don't know what that is, look it up online. You'll figure it out. So, gotta close up the inside suitcase, make sure it's zipped shut, which can be a challenge, especially when you're using one hand. By the way, all my suitcases are Samsonite, and they're all the exact same kind. They're just different sizes. And we got them all at Goodwill. I'm pretty sure it was a pretty good deal. So yeah, I just zip them all up, and then they're ready to go. So next up, once my biggest suitcase is all packed, is naturally my, what is it called? My carry-on suitcase, my smallest suitcase. So this would be my small suitcase, the smallest out of all three. So it's my carry-on, which means it comes on with me, like onto the plane with me. And inside of this one, I have dun, 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 a mess of things. This was basically just all of the leftover items that I couldn't fit in the big bag. So I've got some like shopping bags in there, some clothes, my makeup brushes, the cleaning for the makeup brushes, a cup, some books. I've got some markers, some lenses for a camera, some earrings up there. So yeah, this is just kind of my miscellaneous bag, but probably the most important thing that goes in here is my laptop. And I don't put that in there until the day that I'm actually leaving, because you usually have to take out your laptop when you're going through security, and that's like a whole big other ordeal that you have to deal with, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, laptop is probably the most important thing that goes in this bag, but I can't pack it quite yet, so I'll pack it when I can, which is going to be tomorrow. So yeah, and then you just zip this guy up. Oh, got into a bump there. I zip him up, and then he's all ready to go. He is tiny, but he is mighty, and he helps me a lot. Now, my other carry-on bag is this bag, which is also my school bag, for just a little fun fact there. So this bag has 2 pockets in the front, which are really nice and handy, and most of the stuff that I'm going to show you go right inside. So we're going to start off with my keys. And on my keys, I've got a little mini Funko Pop figure of Jasmine from Aladdin, and BB-8, a little Lego BB-8 that's kind of old. And I've got this rose broken mirror thing, kind of makes me think of Beauty and the Beast. The mirror's not supposed to be broken, that just kind of happened. And then I've got all of these keys. Now these are keys to my flat, like I said, but they're also keys to my closet in my flat and my room and stuff like that. Next up are these wipes, which I use to wipe down my seat on the flights to just make sure they're nice and clean and I don't catch any allergies or germs and all that jazz. I've also got this nice handy literal hand brush because it's, as you can see, the size of my hand, which is so nice because it fits right into your bag. So I just love having that thing. And next up, you should recognize these guys, are my glasses, which help me watch screens. Now the flights that I'm going on are like 14 hours long, so they provide like movies that you can watch, and when you're staring at a screen that long, it's very helpful to have these guys so that your eyes don't get too tired from staring at a screen for like 3+ hours. So keep those guys to protect my eyes and not break them. And I would suggest that for like everyone if you're going on a long flight. Get something to protect your eyes. Next up is Sapna. My lovely Sapna. She's my sleeping mask. And she's got her little pom-poms for ears. She is a koala, in case you were wondering. She's very cute and I love her very, very much. I also bring along with me my headband with my little cat ears on it because I do wash my face to wake myself up or to just keep myself aware and all that jazz. I also make sure to pack, which I would suggest everyone to pack, a journal / drawing book / notebook thingamajig. This is the current one that I'm on, and I just write so much in this thing. It's upside down, whoops. Anyway, I write down a lot in this book. I draw a lot in this book. Another thing that I don't picture in here is I bring a pencil and an eraser with me because I constantly am writing and just erasing and just putting my thoughts down, which is very important. Always, not just on airplanes. Ooh, and then, nice cash, Asha. Anyway, my portable battery is this little guy. There you go, is the USB port right there, and then you just push that little button and then he starts charging whatever you need to charge. Super small, super convenient. And then next up is what I like to call my fun keychain because it's super cute. So I've got my super cute charger for my phone. There's the USB port, there's the port for the phone, and it just goes into this little like fake leather casing thing, and it has this little like fluffy thingy on the end. And then I have baby blue on the keychain as well because who doesn't love baby blue? And I've got my hand sanitizer case. My hand sanitizer obviously isn't in there, you saw that earlier. Keep that in a bag. Got my pill fob to keep my medications in there. And then I've got my anxiety bag. My anxiety backpack, I guess. And inside there is a little stress ball flamingo. He squishes and then he comes back up. He's so cute. Isn't he so cute? I think he's cute. Anyway, I've also got this little marble in like a, I don't know, a net? I don't know what you would call this, but this just kind of keeps you occupied and distracts your brain if you're too anxious thinking about something. Same thing with these two rings and whatever contraption ties them together. Just a nice way to deal with anxiety, and when you're on a plane for 14 hours, anxiety can get to you. So it is always nice to have something to just kind of keep your hands busy while you're sitting there just kind of doing nothing. And last but certainly not least is the pièce de résistance, the fidget cube with the little like game controller thing, the little buttons, the switches, and the little thing, I don't know what they're all called, but you know, if you've ever seen a fidget cube, those are the things, and they all fit right conveniently into this adorable little backpack that I got from school. So yeah, huge fan of this backpack. Got a cute apple on it too. So yeah, all of this stuff. And I've also got, of course, what's one of the most important things to bring is my wallet, which I've got my money and like a little good luck charm someone gave me. Always bring that around because you gotta pay for stuff. And then this thing, which I think is one of the coolest things that I've gotten or like ever had. I asked for it when I first came to India and we got it off of Amazon. And I'd actually really highly suggest it for people that travel a lot. So I keep my driver's license in it. I've got my OCI, my Overseas Citizen of India card, which means I don't have to deal with the whole visa shenanigans. My passport of the United States of America, so that I can actually travel. And then, because there's always papers and stuff involved, a pen, because you always need a pen when you're traveling. Trust me, just trust me, you always need a pen. And all of that fits conveniently into this guy that just zips right up and fits right into your bag. So it is super nice, super helpful, and super convenient. Highly suggest it. Ah, yes, this bag. Now, all of the things I'm about to show you fit right inside this little bag. We'll start off simple. This is a little razor, which is TSA approved. You're allowed to bring it onto the plane. And just in case, I don't know, you need to shave something, you can. I haven't used it yet. But this thing is very important. Face wash. And obviously it's clean and clear because everything I own is clean and clear. And yes, it's good. Use it. I always end up using it, and I always end up washing my face in someplace. So next up is deodorant, which is also very important, like all the time, and especially when you're traveling, because you don't want to make the person next to you think you smell weird. So yeah, and it's nice portable size deodorant. So, and of course you always need your toothpaste. You got your baby toothpaste and even other smaller baby toothpaste. If you got toothpaste, of course you're gonna need a toothbrush to go with it. So you got the whole set there. And again, this goes back to my headband. I usually use my headband whenever I use any of this stuff. I also bring earplugs along, and I've yet to actually use the earplugs. I did use them once in Bangalore, but that was for fireworks, but I haven't had to use them on a plane flight yet. I don't know, like, maybe if you were sleeping and, like, there was a crying baby or something, but I don't know, earbuds, they can help. Ah, yes, and then there's daily moisturizing lotion for if you get dry hands, and chapstick, Aloha coconut flavor, which is pineapple and coconut. So, just to make sure that your lips don't dry up and your hands don't dry up. So then, like I said at the beginning, all of these things put together go into this bag. How, you may ask? Well, like this. With just a simple snap of the finger. Boom! In the bag. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But there's one more thing. I've got my acne medication, and I've got to put that down, and I've got my hand sanitizer that I mentioned, which is currently rosewater and ivy, and I've got to put these guys in a Ziploc bag along with that blue bag. So I've got to fit all of these guys inside of that bag. Boom! Easy. Done. So then that bag, along with all the other stuff that I showed you earlier, goes inside of this bag. And that's how I travel. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I hope you guys enjoyed day 10 of Vlogmas. I will see you guys tomorrow in day 11, which will be my final performance of the scene and my final day here in India before heading home. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to join the Quality family, hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification right next to it. And if you have any little packing tips maybe for me, leave a comment down below. Or if you just want to say hi, leave a comment down below. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. time. Bye!